Good evening, viewers. First identified in Uganda in 1937, West Nile disease is a zoonotic arbovirus found in temperate and tropical regions. It wasn't until the mid-1990s that the disease was considered anything more than a minor risk to humans when outbreaks in Algeria and Romania included high numbers of cases with the most severe symptoms. Spreading to the Western Hemisphere for the first time in 1999 with an outbreak in New York City, it seems West Nile's effects are just beginning to be felt and is now considered an endemic pathogen worldwide. The virus's mode of transmission is through various species of mosquito which become infected after taking a blood meal from infected birds. Although rare, there are also instances of the virus being transmitted from mother to baby via pregnancy or breastfeeding, organ transplants and blood transfusions. However, it cannot be spread simply by close person-to-person contact, so no need to lock yourself away just yet. The good news is, in around 4 out of 5 cases, the virus does not cause any symptoms. When they do occur, most sufferers contract only mild flu-like symptoms around 3 to 15 days after being bitten, including fever, aching pains, nausea and a sore throat. So, West Nile can be safely ignored, right? Wrong. The bad news is that in around 1 in 100 cases, serious infections of the brain and nervous system can occur, causing encephalitis, meningitis, and paralysis. In this case, further symptoms such as disorientation, muscle weakness, seizure, or even coma can manifest. So, what to do if you think you have been infected with West Nile disease? Let's head to Emily in the labs to find out.
Thank you, Peter. So what exactly do they do when testing for West Nile virus? Well, the main technique is antibody testing. The lab is provided with a patient's cerebrospinal fluid or serum, and they quickly get to work performing an immunoassay to detect viral-specific IgM antibodies.
West Nile virus works very much like any other virus out there. It uses its protein coat to bind to a receptor on the host cell's membrane and uses endocytosis to enter the cell. Once inside the cytoplasm, the virus translates its single strand of RNA into a polyprotein that's processed by viral proteases. It then forces the host cell to manufacture copies of the virus RNA. These two components come together inside the endoplasmic reticulum. More newly assembled viruses are created, ready to wreak havoc on the unsuspecting host cells.
At the moment, there is no current vaccine for West Nile virus, but don't panic. Over-the-counter pain relief will tackle the majority of symptoms. Patients who develop more severe symptoms may need to be hospitalised, so if you think you could be at risk of the virus, get yourself to a doctor right away. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you, Emily. Well, it's not all bleak. Although, as Emily says, there is currently no specific treatments for West Nile disease, there are measures you can take if you are travelling to areas known to carry a heavy risk of the disease, such as Africa, Asia, Australia, or the Middle East, particularly if your party contains members who are very young, elderly, or have a weakened immune system. Of particular importance is to protect yourself from biting mosquitoes. Remember to wear long, loose-fitting clothing and make use of insect screens and nets when you can. Pay attention to local news regarding movement of the disease and try to stay away from large bodies of water where the insects breed. Repellents containing the chemical DEET are thought to be most effective, although not recommended for children under the age of 2 months. Using air conditioning where available will also help reduce the number of bites. So, viewers, remember to keep cool as well as calm and collected regarding your health.